Hey. Hello. Welcome in the daily crypto news. Today is 1st of June. So we entered into the summer region here on the northern part of the globe. And so others are entered into winter in the south. So we see the market is really mixed today with some nice pumping coins like Engine, EOS, WazirX because the India news, Theta, Helium, Torchain, WAT, T-Fuel, Hot, ADA, Link. Yeah. And also we see some red coins, but I'm sure that these coins pumped a few days back. So let's see what do we see in the past months. Yeah, so the last month is already there, so it's still red. It's still red, just few coins pumped really hard. So let's get into the news. We have lots of news for today. So that was the news just came out yesterday before I started my live stream. RBI, the RBI is the Bank of India, says banks can't quote 2018 circular to restrict crypto transactions. RBI's circular comes as Indian banks warn customers against using their services for crypto trading. So what's happened in India? We know that every month India was in the news that India is banning crypto, India is banning Bitcoin, India is banning everything it's connected to crypto, and banks cannot work with companies dealing with crypto, and so on and so on. And now we have this news that the Reserve Bank of India issued a clarification that the commercial banks cannot quote this because it's a now invalid statement from 3 years back that crypto banking ban. So that was that time, and now there is no banning intact. So that is why it's really insane, as you see most of the banks told to the clients, you cannot work with crypto, we cannot provide you any transfer because it's connected to crypto, and so on and so on. And now it's turned out that these banks quoted this 3 years old circular restriction. And just my guess is that maybe, as you know, Vitalik Buterin donated his Shiba Inu tokens to an Indian COVID relief fund, and maybe this fund wanted to cash out to purchase some medicines and drugs, and maybe this is why this happened, that this not real ban is not existing anymore. So this is just a misunderstanding when the banks are wanting to keep the rule and also the regulation, but they are not in touch with the central bank. So I don't know how can this happen, that 3 years spent in that of mind that companies cannot transacting with crypto. So it's really insane. But now it's turned out that what's the true, and then commercial banks cannot quote this. So welcome India. Let's see what will happen in the next months when you will come out with the new banning or not banning news. Congratulations. Okay, the next piece of news U.S. state of Colorado considers tax payments via crypto. Wow, what a good news. So why would you pay taxes in US dollar if you can pay in crypto? Governor Pallis wants Colorado to be the first state allowing tax payments in a variety of cryptos. So I think Colorado is not the first state, because last year the mayor of Miami announced that they will accept crypto for the services, for the fees that people are paying for the municipality, and also that people and companies can pay taxes. Okay, but let's see. I would be thrilled to be the first state to let you pay your taxes in a variety of cryptos, said Police at the Consensus 2021 virtual conference on Tuesday. So this was last week. Crypto-friendly governor. Okay. So with that being considered in kind contributions like stocks and property. Okay. This legally accepted campaigns contributions in Bitcoin is hopefully his state residents will be permitted to pay their taxes with crypto, and then wants it to happen soon. Not the first try. Okay, we have other try, maybe Ohio and Miami, as I told you, Arizona, so Florida, so other states also doing this. And I see, so what can be behind this? This is just my assumption. So if a state or a municipality, so yeah, Miami is a municipality, not a state. So Florida is a state. So if a state municipality wants to accept crypto for tax payment, this means for me that these states and municipalities want accumulating crypto, and they want crypto in their balance sheet, just what we saw, what MicroStrategy, Tesla, and other big corporations are doing. I'm sure that these states also wanting to accumulating crypto, Bitcoin in their balance sheet. So, nice piece of news. Let's get forward. VanEck lists crypto ETFs on Euronext stock exchanges in Amsterdam and Paris. Yeah, so we all know VanEck is a US-based company. If I'm right, from New York. I met Gabor Gurbach, one of the executives from VanEck, several times at Consensus conference, and they are really in this space. So a really big investment company, and they are in crypto for a while, and also they submitted their applications to SEC several times, that launching a Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs in the US. Now these ETFs with other 8 ETFs are under review by SEC, but now it seems to be that launching an ETF in Europe, it's much faster and easier than in the US. So, and in the same time, it came out in Amsterdam and Paris. The VanEck Vectors Bitcoin ETN and VanEck Vectors Ethereum ETN will be listed on the 2 exchanges in Europe on Tuesday, so it's already listed. And one Bitcoin ETN and one Ethereum ETN. And this ETN, ETP, ETF is almost the same, so in the exchange traded product, where the issuer is responsible to to get the same amounts of Bitcoins and Ethereums, do the custody, and providing the index on a liquid matter to corporations, brokers, banks, and individuals for trading. And it's traded on the stock exchanges. So it's not a small something shady exchange, but on the Euronext. This is one of the biggest European stock exchange. Okay, so nice. Congratulations, Gábor Gurbacs. Congratulations, VanEck. VanEck will rely on Bank Frick as the custodian, which is regulated in the European Economic Area, and Bank Frick is also from Liechtenstein. It's just our neighbors in Switzerland. Okay. So, piece of news. Currently, VanEck crypto ETN already trades on the Deutsche Börse Xetra market in Germany. So also they have a kind of crypto ETN in Germany. So they have at least 3 ETFs traded in the European exchanges. Okay, nice. Cool. The next piece of news. Q1 SEC filing shows Argentinian tech giant Globant invested in Bitcoin. Okay, Globant, one of the big 4 tech firms in Argentina, has quietly made its first foray into the world of cryptocurrency investing, according to its latest filing to the SEC. The firm bought Bitcoin during the first 3 months of this year, and it's now part of the select numbers of Latin American unicorns that have taken the approach of putting some of its value in crypto assets. Okay. So the company founded in 2003 reported purchase of $500,000 in Bitcoin during the first quarter in 2021. Globant is traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Quote from them: a cryptocurrency that is considered to be an indefinite lived intangible asset because Bitcoin lacks physical form of there is no limit to its useful life. Bitcoin is not subject to amortization, but it's tested for impairment. Okay, guys, let me check if everything's going well with the live stream, because we are streaming to Facebook, and also we are streaming to YouTube in the same time. Hope you enjoy the stream. So far, so good. So please smash the like and share with your friends, subscribe, and also let's get this going forward. Just checking on the CorionX Facebook site as well. Hope everything's working well there too. You can check today we'll release the new BSC token contract. It's an important update, so don't miss that. Okay, so live streaming is going well. Argentinian companies have started to embrace crypto. Mercado Libre e-trailer company bought almost $8 million worth in Bitcoin. So nice. So we see more and more, not just US companies investing in Bitcoin and putting Bitcoin in their balance sheet, but Latin American companies, Canadian companies, European companies, and Asian companies. Okay, the next piece of news. Bitcoin closes the month of May with 35% loss in monthly return. So this May was the second worst month in the Bitcoin history. when we see the price performance. So Bitcoin has closed the monthly. Okay, this Bitcoin is the second lowest monthly return after November 2018, which closed with minus 36%. Bitcoin just got reacted at 36, almost 38,000, and it's still trading below the 200 days moving average. Chances of another drop to lower levels increase, with Bitcoin falling to trade while this moving average at the $40,000 price area. Okay, Bitcoin closes the month of May, and let's check this. We see that these are the months, these are the years, but now we had a really nice months in this year, and we see that May is almost half red, half green. June maybe more than green. September is not a good month for Bitcoin for sure. So also some people thought that are saying that let's in May go away and let's come back in September, but this is not valid for Bitcoin. That's for sure the September part, and August is not so nice, but June and July used to be a good month for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin got rejected at 38,000, below the 20-day moving average. We know that there was a FUD from Elon Musk and from the China FUD. Okay, we don't have any chart here. The next piece of news. Lots of Cardano news today. Cardano price prediction. Cardano ADA gains about 10% in the latest uptrend. Okay, Cardano attained an all-time high of $2.4 in May. What lies ahead in June? Cardano and Ethereum have maintained stability and moderately upward movement over the weekend. So Cardano, Ethereum, and all other smart contracts has really power because they provide lots of innovation, and also they are launching a lot of new services and adapts new applications and other stuff. Okay. So I like this news because the title is the price prediction, but actually you cannot see any price prediction. Yeah, today's intraday high 1.7, intraday low 1.2. So we are ranging with ADA between 1.2 and 1.7 US dollar. Okay. So we are in this price range. Check the daily chart. Daily chart shows some strength here at 1.7. Or it's not a daily chart, it's a 1 hour chart. Okay. So what is the conclusion? Okay, there is a regulatory pressure, maybe some FUD will come out. Nothing special. So it's nothing special that what's the price that we can expect from ADA, but that's for sure. I think if we broke 1.8, that we can have some nice chance to get some upwards movement to this $2 time territory or price territory. Cardano ADA price analysis bulls aim fresh rally to $2 US. Nah, so we get more price prediction here. So the next big level to watch out is $2 for Cardano. So this is a kind of price target. ETH price could rise steadily towards the $2 zone in the near term. We have lots of support levels, 1.45, 1.33, 1.25, 1.5 is also resistance, but now we are just waving here around 1.7. $2 levels, it's near the 1.236 Fibonacci extension. Okay. So let's check this on the chart. So we bounced here, really nice in the weekend, and now we are in this price range territory. Also, we do see a nice horizontal triangle here, and we see the Fibonacci golden pocket here, but also just we traded there. So the next level would be 1.84 and then almost $2. And above that, the next target would be a new all-time high. Okay. Technicals. For 4 hours, MACD, RSI. The 4 hours MACD is gaining pace in the bullish zone. 4 hours RSI is now about that 50 level, so we are about 50, and we are in the bullish zone on MACD key levels 1.8 and $2 in the upward movement. The next was Ethereum price analysis. ETH is showing signs fresh increase to $3,000. So Ethereum formed a base about $2,200, slowly rising, trading about 2,500. The 55 simple moving average on the 4-hourly chart. So this is that was the resistance, and now this acts as a support. The pair is likely to rise steadily towards the 3,000 resistance zone in the near term. Okay, let's visit the 3,000. I am in. Okay, so it's important that on the 4-hourly we are above the 55 simple moving average. The 76.4 Fibonacci retracement level on the recent decline from 2,900 swings to 2,200 almost. So we are just swinging here. We did this retracement from the 2,900 to 2,200, and now we are coming back, and the next target should be 2,990, almost 3,000. Okay, so 3,000 will be a resistance zone, that's for sure. On the 4-hour, the MACD gaining momentum in the bullish zone, so we are, but this is not MACD. Okay, but and RSI is now about the 50 level. Okay, key resistance 2,800 and 3,000 US dollars. The next piece of news. Court denies SEC access to Ripple's legal advice. So it's really funny. SEC started this investigation and this legal thing against Ripple, and now asking some insider legal advice documents, and the court denied these documents. That court is stating that the SEC cannot ask these documents. SEC should prove their things and then their evidence against Ripple if there's some problem with Ripple. Okay, so it's really nice piece of news. I will not go deeper. It's enough. Another win for Ripple, as the SEC denied from assessing internal XRP sales documents. SEC denied from accessing internal sales documents. Early May, the Securities and Exchange Commission asked the court to order Ripple to produce all relevant documents of legal internal communications that the agency believed would determine whether the company's XRP sales were compliant with the federal security law. Now the judge ruled against the SEC motion. Okay, XRP reacts with a sudden price surge. Okay, yeah, we had a nice jump to $1 US. Nice, congratulations. Same, Ripple surges 50% following news that it wants to go big. So this is another news that Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says the startup intends to go public once its legal battle with the US Securities and Exchange Commission is settled. Now maybe there is more chance to settle it because the court denied to prove these things. Garlinghouse says, I think that the likelihood that Ripple is a public company is very high at some point. I think in the middle of the SEC lawsuit, we need to get that closed out and the SEC approves. And as one, it's easier to do that after you have closure and clarity and the regulatory certainty we have been seeking for so long. Maybe it will could turn out for Ripple, and then it can pumping hard from here. But it's not a financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your investment advisor. I'm a guy from CorionX who is educating the market about crypto, and also it's a education and an entertainment. Next piece of news, also from Ripple. Ripple plans to go public after SEC lawsuit over XRP is resolved. According to the CEO, reportedly explains that the likelihood of this happening very high at some point. Okay, so that's enough this news. Okay, the next piece of news. Crypto whales just bought 2.85 billion US dollar in Bitcoin, according to Chainalysis. So the whales, the crypto whales, are not sleeping. They are not worried. They are buying the dip. They are accumulating Bitcoin and they are accumulating crypto. Chainalysis is revealing that the large investors purchased tens of thousands of Bitcoin at the largest crypto asset by the market cap tumbled below 40,000. Okay, Chainalysis is analyzing what's happening on the blockchain. So last week was challenging for everyone in crypto, and some investors incurred large losses. Incurred, I don't know how to pronounce incurred large losses. But the industry appears to be responding, and most investors remain confident. For example, investors were bought the dip buying 77,000 Bitcoin last week. Okay, nice. Chain analysis adds that 1.2 million Bitcoin was sold at loss of between 5 and 25%. Another 120 Bitcoin was sold at a loss of 25% or more. The blockchain firm estimates the majority of the selling comes from the short-term holders. So, guys, I cannot just repeat it all the time. So what's happening here? I cannot repeat it all the time. What's happening here? Let's go check the Bitcoin chart. What's this? Okay. So this is the Bitcoin daily chart. This is the week of distribution pattern. What's happening? Whales and big players are piling up Bitcoin here. They are heavily accumulating in this region, and they are just pumping up some news that so and so Bitcoin will be at worth $500,000 and so and so. JP Morgan coming out saying that he has a price prediction 149,000 Bitcoin price, and a lot of kind of news, and causing that retail buyers and small guys FOMOing in on the market, and then they are selling. The whales are selling their bags, and they are purchasing back here. That is why we see that these huge amounts, it's almost 2.3 million Bitcoin was sold at a loss, and more, and it's really insane. For Bitcoin, at least 3.2 billion US dollar was lost last week. This is just for Bitcoin. We had for no. So it's really, really insane, guys. That is why you should learn HODL, and you have to have diamond hands. So what was the news here? Okay, here is the news. Report shows over 2 billion worth of Bitcoin bought during the dip. This is another report. This is not about that the paper hands, the newbies, the weak hands sold Bitcoin, but the whales, so-called whales, bought great quantities of Bitcoins when it briefly dipped at 30,000 US dollar price level. So they bought the dip. They bought the dip. And if you know what's that, this BTFD, you should learn this BTFD. What does this BTFD means? BTFD means buy the freaking dip, or buy the dip, or buy the freaking dip. BTFD. It's also like a hodl or something, but it's just a crypto slang. Okay. Whales bought 77,000 Bitcoin last week, worth over 3 billion US dollar. Bitcoin price dropped, and they bought the dip. Okay, so this is nothing new. They bought the dip. And also this analysis just coming out. Bitcoin realizes losses over 3.2 billion US dollar. The price recovers above investors and hold floor. Okay. Despite the price recovery, significant losses were made last week of at least 3.2 billion from Bitcoin on the chain of the losses. The announcement of tighter regulation on cryptocurrency mining and trading in China raises questions in the industry about the importance of the miners in the market. China's chain analysis data providing that the most complete view on chain activity suggests they provide a relatively little liquidity at just 1% of exchange inflows in May 2020 so far. So what does that mean? It means that miners are not selling. And it's really strange because sometimes miners are just selling. So I think miners, they are somehow big whales, but they are not selling. It means that they are expecting that there will be higher Bitcoin price in the short very short future, or maybe within months. Otherwise, they would sell because they should cover electricity cost and renting and all other costs. Let's go forward. The next piece of news. Iron places a halt on Bitcoin mining over the next 4 months. It's really tricky because I think two weeks ago, there was the news that Iron wants to get the hash rate and the mining capacity at least 4.2% from the global mining capacity. And that means that Iron want to be a really big player in the Bitcoin mining industry. But now it turned out that they have some electricity blackout problems, and that is why they are halting the mining, because maybe they need electricity for other things, maybe for the hospitals or I don't know. Okay, so president says that the nation has been the victim of numerous blackouts over the past several months, and officials are claiming the extraction of new digital coins could be the cause. Thus, the government is not willing to take any chances, and it's setting a ban in place before things can potentially get worse. So this is just a temporary ban. But I'm sure that they will back, because as you once understand what Bitcoin gives to countries, the economic power in this new age where people are going digital, and also the internet developing forward around cryptocurrencies and blockchain, then you will understand that if a country owning a big portion of the mining capacity, this country has a huge economic power. And that is why if a country refusing Bitcoin and crypto, maybe with some taxes, high taxes, with some stupid and unfriendly regulations, or maybe with banning mining, then these countries will not amongst the winners in the new economic era. So this is my opinion, but just I'm commenting on the news. Bitcoin accumulation uptrend can create a 2013 style BTC price double pump. Okay, guys, so let's see what it's this about. So we have some long-term holders from Glassnode. So long-term holders are not selling. On-chain analytics platforms revealed the spike in Bitcoin reserved held in wallets with lower unspent output. Okay, nice. So what we see here, this is the Wyckoff distribution pattern. Supply held by short-term holders. So this is this blue. Let's make it bigger. This blue is short-term holders that supply that the short-term holders are holding. And we see that it peaked at all-time high when Bitcoin was all-time high. And this orange line, it's the unspent, what miners has not spent. So miners that they are holding, and also we see kind of miner accumulation. So miners are not spending, but they are accumulating. We see this short-term holders distribution. So they just sold Bitcoins, and this green is the long-term holders holdings, and we see that long-term holders starting the accumulation here. So really nice chart. Let me post it to our guys. Yeah, I'm writing my Hungarian because it's Hungarian. Okay, and also we are posting it to CorionX. Interesting chart. We'll talk about on the live stream. Not we're talking about, because I'm actually talking about on the live stream. Okay, guys. So as we are here, next money in the right direction. This is our Telegram channel, and also you should follow us on Twitter, and you should come here to Twitter. First, you should push this red subscribe, the bell with all notification, and push the like. And also you can copy and share the link of the video. So it's a really interesting chart. You should check this chart. So Glassnode data suggested that new market entrants panic sold. So new is panic sold during the May downturn. Okay, price volatility continues. So what's this chart? Bitcoin historic volatility index. So Bitcoin volatility up. Okay, so the volatility is really huge. It measures then when the price is going up and down, up and down. Except there is one catch. And also here is a nice chart. This will be about profit and loss. It check on long-term holders exhausting levels, the point at which their ability to hold BTC breaks, and which prompts them to realize their profits or losses in the market. So you see, these are the tops when the Bitcoin price topped. We see the Bitcoin price top, and when the Bitcoin price tops, this is in blue, and blue means that euphoria. So euphoria, greed, and the red is the capitulation, and we are also in the middle. Hope, fear, optimism, belief. Okay, so according to this, yeah, we have seen something here, but also we see that there was intermediate top in 2013. So what we can see here, if it will turns, not just this sentiment, this NUPL, net unrealized profit and loss. So NUPL is the net unrealized profit and loss, and RTH, I don't know what's RTH, but we'll check it. But if it turns, then the price can go forward in the upward territory as the bull market can continue. So what's the okay. I don't know what the RTH. Let's see. Only in the 2013 double pump scenario did this metric see a recovery. Should RTH continue loan to value? Not loan to value. RTH continue see their paper gains fall. This so may create a new source of overhead supply. On the other hand, higher prices and the supply squeeze from buying the dip would begin to resemble the double pump scenario from 2013. Quite interesting. Bitcoin, macroeconomically bullish. Okay, so we know that the money printing will continue. Joe Biden will come out with the 6 trillion spending for the next year, and also it will be increased to 8.2 trillion by 2031, and this will cause inflation and companies, corporates, individuals will seeking for solutions that they can hedging against the inflation. Okay. Nice news. I like this news. The next piece of news. Max Kaiser says Bitcoin price to surge 100% this year. Max Kaiser is a Bitcoin OG, has predicted that Bitcoin price will surge to about 500% this year, so 5 times ROI. Kaiser further said that inflation will influence companies to buy more BTC this year. So what we have seen in the previous news, that it's correlated with this, that the inflation will cause companies to buy more BTC. He emphasized that MicroStrategy's Bitcoin investments will spur corporate interest. Yes. Okay. When corporate America really runs out of room to finagle and to escape the Bitcoin reality, they have got to make to move. I think it will happen in 2021. My price target for 2021 is still 220,000 per Bitcoin. It's an aggressive price target, but it's based on the US dollar running into severe trouble. Okay. Nice. I like this news. Also, Max Kaiser has a price prediction that on 1st of June, the Bitcoin price will reach new all-time high. That would be nice, but we'll see. American convenience store chain now accept Bitcoin payments. So this convenience store, like you can purchase a lot of things that you are using in your home. Set to set Bitcoin and crypto payments across its outlets. So accepting Bitcoin, accepting crypto. Retail crypto payment acceptance in the United States to grow as Sheets announces plans to allow to use a digital currency in the outlets across the country, having 600 outlets across Pennsylvania and a lot of other states. They will accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin. So a new place where you can use your Dogecoin. I'm really waiting that Elon Musk will come out soon with a kind of Dogecoin pumping stuff. Okay, their revenue exceeding 200 million, so it's not a small convenience store. So let's go there and spend your crypto. Druckenmiller says Ethereum is MySpace before Facebook, while Bitcoin won as Google. Quote. Okay, this is a nice comparison. Comparing Bitcoin to Ethereum is a pointless and potentially costly exercise. Bitcoin is at risk of a flippening from Ethereum, mainstream media claims, some familiar FUD, feed, uncertainty, and doubt returns to the spotlight. I don't think that this is a FUD. This is, I think, a nice news if Ethereum would flippening Bitcoin, and both. So Bitcoin has a totally different use case than Ethereum. So I don't think any problem if Ethereum would flippening Bitcoin. Bloomberg says Ethereum will likely exceed Bitcoin. Okay, why? So Ethereum has outperformed Bitcoin over the past year and formed the backbone of the decentralized finance phenomena. So this is one part that Ethereum can flip Bitcoin because the DeFi and Ethereum used in DeFi. This is the chart. We see that Ethereum Bitcoin pair hasn't reached the all-time high from 2018 yet. Druckenmiller compares Ethereum to MySpace. But I don't know why to MySpace. It's actually MySpace disappeared and Facebook became the big social media giant. But it's good to know that MySpace founder also buying the dip. He wrote a tweet last week. Okay, I think so. Druckenmiller, I think BTC has won the sort of value game because it's a brand. It's been around for 13, 14 years. It has a finite supply. It is going to be gold. I don't know. I'm sure as hell doing a good imitation of in the last year or two. Maybe a better analogy is Yahoo before Google came along. Google wasn't that much faster than Yahoo, but it didn't need to be. All it needed to be was a little bit faster, and the rest is history. We know that Google surpassed Yahoo really fast. I think the real competition is, if I'm generous, I will say Amazon Web Service and these kind of platforms. Okay, nice, really promising. So crypto is competing with Amazon. And yeah, we are good to see that. The next piece of news. Bitcoin price bull run starting to look like 2013 after record red monthly candle. That was a news, but that was not that news. Okay, so plan B says, okay, we know plan B has the stock to flow model intact after May drop. Yeah, according to stock to flow model, we have the the lower range at 30,000, the upper range at 120,000. New all-time highs still in play, according to stock to flow FX model. Okay. I think that was in 2013. So that was a sharp pullback, more than 50% that time. For veteran trader Peter Brandt, who is arguing for such a scenario this week, a rush to new all-time high may come only after a further dramatic pullback. This is in itself, however, would also be in line with historical precedent. So Peter Brandt, another veteran analyst, says that before reaching new all-time highs, a new pullback is needed. Cool. The next piece of news: Canada-based Purpose Ethereum ETF under asset management breach 50,000 ETF. So this Ethereum ETF from Canada reached 50,000 Ethereum. Nice, congratulations. Purpose Group also launched the world's first Bitcoin ETF. So they launched a Bitcoin ETF, and also they launched an Ethereum ETF. And it seems to be that their clients are really piling in these ETFs. Ether's institutional demand peaked this bull season, and some of the top financial giants, including the likes of JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, have heaped praises for the second largest digital asset and even claimed it has the potential to unseat Bitcoin as the store of value. So this is about that Ethereum can flippening Bitcoin, but not just flippening based on the market value, but also as a store of value. It's quite interesting. Purpose Ethereum holdings, okay, Bitcoin ETF. What is fueling Ether's demand? Okay, I think also the institutional adoption, and also the DeFi, the AIP 1559. This is an upgrade that Ethereum will get Ethereum 2.0 updates, and also it will consume less gas, and the transaction will manage more transactions and faster transactions. Nice piece of news. I like it. Guys, hope you know that CorionX is originally built on Ethereum, but now so we do have a bridge to bridge CorionX to Binance Smart Chain. The next piece of news: ex-head of China's digital yuan effort says the CBDCs could operate on Ethereum. Okay, so he is an ex-head. I don't know why is he ex, but he is an ex. Central bank digital currencies will one day be more smart and not merely digital versions of cash, says the executive. The former head of digital currency initiative at the People Banks of China said central bank digital currencies are set to become more smart and could one day operate on blockchain networks like Ethereum. It's also a really good news for Ethereum, and the nice news that there is a chance that the Chinese digital yuan can move to the Ethereum network with time. Okay, he says that CBDCs shouldn't attempt to be just a digital form of physical cash, but should incorporate smart contracts functionality, reported Monday, automatically executing pieces of blockchain code. What else? Let me check if guys, if you see some comments on the live stream and maybe somebody asking to send some funds to an address because there is a giveaway, it's a scam, so don't send any address. Maybe somebody asking to send some So don't send any amount to giveaways or other things. And also if somebody promoting that an amazing trader doubled my money, so and so, contact him on WhatsApp or contact him on Telegram, it's also a scam. So don't be fooled. They want to steal your money. So just report me and I will banning them, but be careful, don't send any funds to these scammers. Okay, so smart contracts can replace legal contracts. That was the technology conference. Okay. I think it's a nice piece of news from China. In theory, via a two-tier approach, a digital yuan or digital dollar could sit on Ethereum's network or that of the federal Facebook backend team. That would mean central banks could provide CBDTs directly to users without needing intermediaries. Interesting. So at the end, China will use a Facebook's crypto team. Yeah, nice. The next piece of news. Biden to crack down on tax evasion by crypto investors. Okay, we know that tax is important to pay. And also, I think IRS, the tax office in the US, is really aware of crypto-related things. So Biden is looking to crack down on tax evasion from high income and crypto earners alike through his American Families Plan. Biden is looking to both zero in the wealthy taxpayers who avoid taxes by hiding income and increase the capital gains tax for all assets, including digital ones. Yeah, we already heard about this. That was an article that they want to raise taxes for people about 1 million yearly revenue, and also they want to. So there is a plan that cryptocurrency transfers of $10,000 or more to be reported to IRS and subject to tax. It's really insane if you transfer, because then in this case you should make a tax statement at every transfer, or now you are doing tax statements once a year. But in this case, it's not clear for me, but we'll see what's happening with this. Binance CEO CZ weighs in on crypto energy concerns. Okay, Binance CZ shades Elon Musk in a Bitcoin-related tweet. CZ seems to question Tesla's electric-powered cars. I'm not sure if CZ driving Tesla or not, but that's for sure. In China, there are lots of Tesla, many Teslas on the road. CZ's tweet elicited a lot of support from the crypto Twitter community. So CZ is saying, when you use electricity to run cars, it's environmentally friendly. When you use electricity to run the most efficient financial networks, like Bitcoin in the world, it's an environmental concern. CZ tweet seems to be in direct response to Elon Musk Bitcoin comments earlier this month. There is another tweet from Jeff Kiridakis. I think Jeff Kiridakis is the founder of TrustWallet. Exactly. Bitcoin uses electricity, sure, but in comparison to traditional finance, it's infinitely more eco-friendly and renewable powered. So here is Bitcoin. The yearly cost, this pink or purple, or I don't know, purple, and the black is the energy expenditure in gigajoule. Gold mining, the cost and the gigajoule. Banking system, the cost and the gigajoule. So as you see, the cost is so low, the gigajoule is something, but the banking system is consuming much more energy, and I think as it's so high, a big proportion, maybe a half or even, I don't know, but that should be not a renewable energy. Okay, so that's all the news for today. Let's check the chart. Let's see. Okay, now we turned red, so some small dump is going on. So most of the coins turn into red, and we see some small percentage decreasing. Okay. So Ethereum, nice. Cardano, must to hold coins. Binance coin also. XRP may be a good tradable coin if the SEC case will just over. I think Dogecoin, when Elon will pump, then it can raise, but it's really volatile. Polkadot is nice, and I think Polkadot just breaking some resistance. Uniswap, a nice project. Internet company, nice. Chainlink, must to hold coins. Polygon, Ethereum layer 2 solution, amazing coins, must to have coins. Solana, smart contract chain, VeChain, Theta Network, Filecoin, Aave, all must to have coins. Shiba, I don't know what's happening with Shiba, but there is a 20% drop. I heard that maybe some DeFi will be launched that utilizing Shiba. Kusama just broke up, and nice gains, 1%. Cosmos, nice smart contract chain. Okay, so altogether nice. Let's check. Okay, so here is Bitcoin. Let's check another Bitcoin chart. This chart, okay, I have this triangle here for you. So let's check the 4-hourly candles. So this is a horizontal triangle. This is the measurement of the triangle, and this triangle will break. It will break within 2 days. So as we are going into the apex, we will see some movement. If we see, and as the trend is down, so these horizontal triangles can break up or down. But if the trend, they are more likely to break with the trend. So if the trend is down, and if it would break down, then we would see at least 25,000, maybe bigger. So $23,000 Bitcoin, but not sure it would reach the target. Let's see if the price would break up. It will reach almost. It will go above 50,000. So that would be really nice and bullish. But we do have the neckline of this head and shoulder here, so that will be a resistance for sure. And this Fibonacci level here at 46 also would be a resistance. Now maybe support would act 30,000, and and 28,000 and maybe 25,000. Okay, so let's keep your eyes on Bitcoin. And even if we see some altcoins pumping really nice, like I told you, Matic is really performing really well. Now side waving, want to finding out what's next. But also Kusama did a nice rally, and all other coins has a really nice setup. All other altcoins has really nice setup. Especially Ethereum is also really strong, and Ethereum has a ascending triangle here, so it has more likely to broke up if we touch several times, but now it seems to be it failed to come up to the upper trend line. So it's I see some signs of weakening here. But even if Ethereum seems much better than Bitcoin, if Bitcoin will turn down, then we cannot expect that altcoins were pumping. So then I think then altcoins also dumping. So let's check the Bitcoin dominance chart. We know that the Bitcoin dominance fall down here from 60 to 50, and there was no resistance on its way, and just fall down to 40 and had some nice bounce here. And now also we are just going back. But if Bitcoin would rally and broke up and make a leg up, then we would see some nice upward in the Bitcoin dominance again. And then maybe later on also seeing altcoins getting some strength and having a nice altcoin rally. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. Be sure just smash that like, smash the bell, smash the share, and let's meet tomorrow. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.